Shalom Aleichem, Beruchim Boachem, peace be upon you and welcome to another video. In this lesson we will be speaking about gender. Gender in Hebrew is min. So here we have leminehu and then we have lemina. Leminehu means to his kind or his gender. Lemina means to her gender. If you take away the lamed, the he and the waw, you have min. You have to change this nun to the nun sofith. If you take away this lamed and this he, you have min. Again, you have to change this nun to nun sofith. Okay? Leminehu, lemina. To his kind, to his gender, and to her kind, to her gender. You can see this word in Bereshith, the first chapter, okay, where Yah is creating the universe, creating the world as we know it, okay? Leminehu lemina. There are two genders in Hebrew, male and female, and a common gender. So this common gender is stating that it's neither male nor female, it takes on both. Okay, we will look at a few examples as to what those common gender words are. Okay, and this is for nouns and adjectives. Okay, we will get into numbers and names at another video. Okay, so we'll do numbers separately and we'll do names separately. Numbers, it's a bit tricky in classical Hebrew. Okay, so the two genders are male and female. In Hebrew it's zachar. So just by hearing it, you guys should fill in the blanks when it comes to the vowels, okay? Zachar. Male, nekeva. Female, nekeva. Zachar, nekeva. Okay? I'll show you what that is. And I'll take it off again. So before we begin, I just wanted to say, when you see that the words have no type of vowels underneath, I'm trying to help you along the way to understand how words should be, how they should look without the nikudoth. So again, you have to listen to the way how I say it to determine what those vowels are. Okay, and of course I will show you what they are later. So how do we determine if a singular noun or an adjective is male or female? By looking at the ending of that particular word. If the word is female, it usually will have the he or the tau at the ending. Okay, so here on the right side we have male and on the left female. Irel, if, dag, yalad, erla, para, yalda, bath. So here are the words with the nikuzuf, okay, to check to see if you were correct. So again, I'll say it. Irel, if, dag, yalad, egla, para, yalda, bath. So here we have two lists of words, yamin and small. On yamin, yamin means right, small means left in Hebrew. Those are two new words we learned so far. So, Melech is on yamin. Malka is on small. Yamin, right, small, left. Let's start with yamin first. Melech, ish, adam, tov, ra, amok, navi, gan, Eden. Next, small. Malka, Isha, Hayya, Tava, Ra'a, Amakka, Nevia, Bath, Yalda. Now you might be asking yourself, why do I have left, right, and middle? So, Yamin, small, Tichon. Tichon in Hebrew is middle. Classical Hebrew, middle. Okay? Yamin, right, small, left. Well, remember, these three here, these three words are adjectives. Adjectives, you will always have just one particular, or you'll have definitions behind that one particular adjective. Whether it is female or male, it doesn't change the definition. That is why it's in the middle. It's a middle ground. Okay? So in defining a word that is masculine, you will use the masculine form of that adjective. In describing a feminine noun, you will use the feminine form of that adjective. Okay? We will get into the adjectives exclusively in another video. This is just to give you an overview of male and female in Hebrew. Okay? And this includes the numbers and names. We will have 3 separate videos for those. So, going to this word, tichon in Hebrew, I'll have to explain this just briefly. So you see these 2 words, well, it's one word, but 2 ways of writing it. So tikkon and tichon. Tichon here, this bottom one, is the way it's said. Tikkon is the way it is written. Okay? Now, I will have a video exclusively dedicated to the vowels. Now, I would say it'll take you a month, maybe, to understand the video. Now, it is crucial. It's crucial for anyone to understand how Hebrew is made up. So this particular video, not this one, but the one that I'm speaking that I will do, that particular video that I will do, it will have the 3 ancient vowel points, 3 ancient vowels, okay? And then it will have the 2 ancient diphthongs. It will have the 6 sounds that you hear, okay? And going forward, if you listen to that video and you study it, you will be able to understand how words are sounded, okay? How they're comprised, okay? Without much help. You still need a little help here and there, but it wouldn't be to the point where you're always guessing. So reading without the vowels, it'll be even easier. Because then you'll make up in your mind, it's like, okay, so I see the pattern, I know what this should be, and kacha, I'll get it. Or you'll get it, okay? I just want to give you a quick rundown. Okay, so again, there were 3 vowels in ancient Hebrew, 3 vowels. However, from those 3 vowels, okay, you have 6 sounds. So there are, just like how it is in English, you have a long A and a short A. That's how it is in Hebrew. Okay, so there's still a, I, and u. Okay, still that, but 3 vowels. So those 3 vowels, you have the 6 sounds. Okay, then you have diphthongs, which are comprised of 2 vowels. So ow and I. Those are the 2. Okay? We will look closely at that in the video I will do. Now, we're not going to do this until we get a far way into our lessons. Okay? However, I really think you have to learn it. This way, going forward, you wouldn't need so much to rely upon a teacher. You can do it yourself. It'll be easier for you. And the breakdown, I mean, I can break it down even in modern Hebrew how it is as well. I may not, I'm not sure yet. So this is just a taste of how the video should look, okay? So you have the word king, and then you have the transition. So how it was ancient, and then how it is classically, okay? So malchu, melch, malech, and then melech, okay? So this is how it was, and then it keeps going down. Just like how English was, and then how it is now. Okay? There is a decay in the vowels. So this is not malachaw or malachawa. Okay? Words don't form that way. They are transited just like how it is in music. If everything sounds the same, it'll be boring. Right? It's the same thing with words. How it was and how it is now. Okay? So malchu, ancient. Malch, coming down the line. Malech, keep going. And then melech. This is why the a, patah, sounds somewhat like the sagol. Okay? And they use this in modern Hebrew to a certain degree. Okay? So this can be used from ancient all the way to modern. Modern, it's changed quite a bit. However, it's same rules. Okay? Pretty much same rules. So you have the case ending here, because Hebrew in ancient times had case endings. Now, I should say classical Hebrew, no. Okay? So, malchu, malch, malech, and melech. Okay? So in Hebrew, you have feminine and masculine, remember? Something that you should know, when it comes to body parts, all body parts that you have two are feminine. So, your eyes, 2, your ears, 2, your lips, 2, your hands, 2, your palms, 2, your feet, 2, your legs, 2, and it keeps going from there, okay? There are a few words in Hebrew where you'll automatically know that, yes, this is feminine. And I'll give you a hint. You have it on you. It is on your person. Your hands, your ears, your eyes, all body parts where you have 2 are feminine. So your eyes, your ears, your lips, your feet, so on and so forth, okay? So let's see. Zachar, lashon, you have one tongue. Garon, you have one throat. Rosh, you have one head. Af, that's a whole different story. We'll get back to this. Baith, this is not part of this. We'll go back to this. Okay, so af, you have one nose, you have 2 nostrils. Okay? So when we get to the plural form of words, I will bring this up again. But af is male. You have one nose, 2 nostrils. We're going to start with yad. Yad here. Yad in Hebrew, hand, is on the feminine side. You have 2 hands. Ayn, eye. Ozen, ear. Lehi, cheek. Regel, foot. Shok, leg. And safa, lip. Okay? Now, eres, notice eres is on the feminine side. Why is that? Remember, you have a seed, you plant it, it grows. Earth nurtures that seed, right? What nurtures? A woman does. Female, right? So that is why you have Earth, feminine. Well, there's a whole Mother Earth thing, but we're not going to get into that, okay? Because it kind of goes into Greek mythology with that. It can be brought back to the African gods. We're talking about ancient gods, okay? So we won't get into that. That is for another lesson. But I will briefly say that majority of words you will have to look up for the ancient definition. For the ancient, some of them are pretty obvious. Eris is pretty obvious, okay? It means earth, land. You have earth. Earth is nurturing, okay? And from it sprouts what? Nations, lands, things of that nature. So Eris is, even though it doesn't end with the he, it is feminine. It's female, okay? Kad is jug. That's on the female side. Kos is glass. And when I say glass, cup, okay? Sepor. Sepor is bird. Bird is on the feminine side. So these here are all of the... Let me put that down there for you. Okay. And here are the vowels. Now, common gender, you have sun, shemesh, and then you have derech, which is path, way. Shemesh sometimes is female and sometimes it isn't. Derech, sometimes it's female and sometimes it isn't. In modern Hebrew, both of these are female. Okay? In classical Hebrew, it's both. And let me write this there. So we have here the collective, and collective is male. Okay, so this is still male. Collective male. Son, bakar. Bakar is cattle. Son, you know, it's a flock of sheep. Okay? So let's keep going. So there is one more word. When we get to it, I'll show you where it may look like it's female, but it's actually male. And again, it's because of the ancient way it's written. Here you have masculine words and feminine words. You have to spot the masculine and spot the feminine. Okay? Now this is without the vowels. I will add the vowels later. Okay? So melech, na'ra, shahor, kaf, gan, par, lashon, sus, ain, ra, lahi, susa, kol, ben, sawara, darech, aras, bakar, para, af, em, peri, shhora, laila, regel, shahor, yalda, skos, yom, ra'a, hayya, lashon, se'ar, daleth, nevya, lail, garon, av, baith, tav, yaled, kol, na'ar, levena, shemesh, rosh, shok, behema, sepor. So the two words, and I should say one word actually, but two ways of writing it, it's male, but it looks female. So here, Laila. This is night. It is a masculine word. Laila. Now the reason why let's go here. If we go right here, if you see Lail, this is the ancient way of writing it. Lail. Laila. This hey that's at the end, it's a hey that shows location. Okay, we'll get into this later, but I just want to tell you this is the ancient way here, Lail, and then it started to become Laila. Okay, Lail, Laila. So naturally this is the way how you write it, and Laila, because of the location showing that it's going towards something, you have the hey at the end. Okay, so Laila is known to be night. Lail used more poetically. Okay, in poetry, this isn't prose. Prose is regular speech. Okay, regular speaking. Laila, Lail, poetry. Okay. Old or ancient words are usually relegated to poetry. Okay, since you don't use it often, you don't speak in a poetic way all the time. So prose is regular speech. Okay. Another word we didn't go over is sawar. Sawar. Okay, sawar means neck. Okay. Here they are with vowel points, and I went ahead and circled for you. Okay, so when it comes son is still, even though it's collective, and bakar, even though it's collective, they're still masculine. And remember, daga, dalif, gimel, and he, daga, that's collective as well. But that collective is actually female. Okay? Daga is female, collective female. Son, bakar, that's collective male. Okay? So I'll write that for you after you get this done. So here's the word daga. Okay? And this is feminine, collective. So a school of fish, you will say this. Okay, daga. This is how it looks with the vowels. Daga. Without it. Fish. Okay, collectively. Dag in Hebrew means fish, but not collective. We'll get more into this when we do plural, okay?